Shalom, everybody. Welcome to the Attitude of Gratitude, day number 16. I hope that you guys have been enjoying your Attitude of Gratitude journey. So, we're doing 30 days of the Attitude of Gratitude. We are currently on day 16. I hope that you guys have grew. I hope that you started something new and you see some improvement in yourself. So, something that I did actually get to do is read. So that's another commitment I made to myself. So I started reading a book. And then I also was able to do my devotion this morning. So I made a commitment to myself to stop doing it solely on my phone and to actually read the actual Bible, the pages, flip the pages this year. So that's my commitment to myself so that way I'm not getting distracted while I'm on the phone or getting on the phone and getting straight to a screen once I wake up. So I made that commitment to myself, starting with Psalms. So today was Psalm 70. That's what I read this morning. And I don't know what you guys did, how if you did that, but whatever your new thing that you decided to start once you started your attitude of gratitude journey. So, the 5 things I am grateful for today. I am grateful for boundaries. Before, I did not have those in place the way that they needed to be. And I was just, yes, yes, yes. Anytime somebody asked me something, I would actually say yes to it, even things I did not want to do. So, I started having a boundary and started having rules of how I would do things. So I had to stop saying yes all the time. So now I do not say yes all the time. I don't agree to everything that someone puts in front of me in fear of being feeling guilty about telling somebody no how they would feel. So making sure that I start putting myself first when it came to certain things and not worried about what someone else would think or feel when I said no. So I had to start learning to use that 2 letter word, which is no. I'm not going to be able to do that. I have a commitment. I'm not available. I can catch you later. I'll see what I can do. I had to stop saying yes to everything so that I can be able to take control of my time, my energy, my space, and my life. So that was something that I did start doing. So that was kind of like 2 things, the word no and boundaries. So if you have not set some boundaries for yourself and you're just letting people walk all over you and you're letting people just do what they want to do with your time, your energy, your money, and you're feeling empty or you're feeling upset or you're feeling used, then you got to start taking control of your life so that way you got to put some boundaries up. So certain things you do, certain things you don't do. But for those that are givers, a lot of times you start out being a yes person and you start to have to learn to use the word no. So, or not this time. So you got to figure out how you can actually implement that into yourself. So I'm also grateful for strength. So I'm grateful for physical strength and I'm also grateful for mental strength. So I had been a lot weaker physically, so I'm glad that I'm getting stronger that way. And also, I am glad for mental strength because a lot of times we're learning new information, and sometimes we allow people to get in our heads and convince us of different things. So you decide what you want your future to look like. You decide what your goals are. You decide what it's going to be for you. And then you go and make sure that happens for you. So sometimes we need a little reminder that it's not your future in somebody else's hand. Your future is in your hands. You decide what the future you gets to do, where the future you gets to go, and how the future you needs to be taken care of. So go ahead and put the work in now. Start setting those things up so that the future you will thank the present you for considering the future you. So I thank God for strength. The next thing I thank God for is new beginnings. So you can have a new beginning every week, every day, every hour, every month. every year. So some people take the advantage to have it every year. I actually, or you can have a new beginning as often as you want to. You decide what that new beginning is going to be. Sometimes a new beginning is getting a new vehicle. Sometimes a new beginning is getting a new apartment or a new home. Sometimes a new beginning is going somewhere else, moving to a new city or state. So you choose what your new beginning is. And some, it's getting a new job or a new career. So you decide what your new beginning is going to look like. And some people just want to become a better version of themselves. So you decide to be a new you. So you decide what that's going to be like. And I thank God for new beginnings. The next thing I thank God for is it's my favorite thing, networking. Because when you own a business or a brand or you're just out here doing some different things, networking is very important. So, like they say, your network determines your net worth. And if you're going to be networking, you need to be doing it with a yes, because you want people to want to talk to you. You want people to want to know who you are. And people like to talk to beautiful people in some form or fashion. So they can try to deny it, but that's what they like to do. So plaster your smile on, even if you have to put Vaseline on your teeth or something, so that you keep that smile on your face and actually go out there and network. Meet somebody new this week. Have a conversation with someone this week. But definitely, if you have a business, it will be one of your greatest assets if you start to network because your network determines your net worth. And what do you want your net worth to be? So I think that's one of my favorite things that I like to do, which is network. And that's why I like to do it. I do like meeting new people. I do like pouring into people. And I especially like pampering people. So I be spoiling people a lot. It's okay. And I hope that you've had the opportunity to be spoiled. And if you haven't, then make sure you get the opportunity to be spoiled by texting the word self care to the number 224-263-1110 so that we can get you pampered as soon as possible. So, list the 5 things you're grateful for today. We may have some in common, but list the 5 things that you are grateful for today. Thank you for joining me on this journey of attitude of gratitude. Think about those things as the days goes by, what you're grateful for. I am grateful for that the temperatures have gotten a little bit warmer, so it's not super, 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 super cold. So I am grateful for that. And you have a place, a roof over your head. I mean, there's something to be grateful for today. Thank you for joining me. I made up my day 16. Woo! I'm excited because the whole goal is to do the 30 days. So if I got to double up on a day because I missed the day before, that's what I'm going to do because I owe myself that. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. I love you. Whatever you go out here and do, I ask that you just not do it ashy. Get your ash out of here and make sure you get some hand crack. I love you. Have a great evening. Get you some rest. Shalom.